everyone, welcome back to the Man's Kitchen. It is me, your host, James the Food Man, and today we're going to make some taco dip. Why are we making taco dip? Well, because we're days away from the Super Bowl, and I'm sure most of you, just like me, we all got Super Bowl parties to go to. And when you bring food to a Super Bowl party, you want to be the hero of the night. You want to be Tiger Woods rounding the third base after hitting that hat trick to win the Super Bowl. Or something like that. I have no clue about sports. So, we're going to make this awesome taco dip. Alright, now to make that, we're going to need our list of ingredients, and I'll show you right after I let you know that you can hit that subscribe button down below. You can ding the bell icon so YouTube sends you notifications when I post new videos. And leave a comment down below. Now, for today's taco dip, and the reason I'm going with taco dip instead of chicken wings, because I know everyone loves chicken wings, but I really love taco dip. So it's kind of one of my favorites. I have a 1 pound container of sour cream. Now, camera wife Heather, and I gotta stop calling her that because she hasn't camera wiped for me in a while. I have a mirror behind the camera so I can see what I'm doing. She likes to make it with just this. And that's fine. She just puts this in as her bottom layer. But I like to add a little cream cheese to give it a little more chew. So we got sour cream, cream cheese. To go into that, we got some Cajun. I just like it. But cumin and chili powder. That's where we're really going to get the taco flavorings from. And we're just add a little Cajun because that's what I love. Next layer is going to be refried beans. So I have a can of pinto beans that we're going to refry right behind me. We're going to top it off on our top layer with some guacamole. So I've got some frozen avocado here, and I got this all-in-one Epicure guacamole seasoning that we're going to match in together. Of course, we've got some salt, some salsa, garlic, lime, shredded cheese, pepper, and tomatoes for our vegetables to round it out. So first thing we need to do is get the beans on. I'll bring it on over to the stove. Actually, I was going to take it to the stove, and then I realized that the primary focus of today's video is not the refried beans anyways. So I've loosened my lid. I'm just going to go drain this out and then dump them into my frying pan. Tip these over. Just going to put them on a medium heat. And I've got some garlic in here. This is a 2-ounce container of diced garlic. It's about half full, so I'm going to say we have 1 ounce of garlic. Okay, so that is all we're going to do for the beans, and I'm going to get to mixing up the rest of it next. All right, so I do have a timer going for the beans behind us. I set it for 10 minutes. And off camera, I softened the cream cheese for 45 seconds in the microwave. This is 4 ounces of cream cheese. So we're going to put that into our bowl. 45 seconds may have been a little much. We're going to go with our container of sour cream. Okay. Now we're going to grab our chili powder. This is a 4-ounce container. It's a little less than half full. So, and again, you know, at the start of the video when I went through the ingredients, I probably have proper measurements there. Why don't we start out with a tablespoon of chili powder? Okay, 1 tablespoon chili powder. And then let's go with what looks like a half a tablespoon chili powder. I don't have a half spoon in this set. Yeah, it looks like about a half. Okay. And then we'll just go with a couple shakes of Cajun. Okay, so we'll mix this all up. You could just use store-bought taco seasoning. That's what That's what the wife likes to use. Okay, this is not as dark as you would get off store-bought seasoning, so we're going to put some more cumin in here. A little bit more cumin right there. Okay, and to taste this, I got myself a tortilla here, or a tostito, or not. I got a chip. But I figure you're going to be eating this with chips. The best way to taste it is to taste it with a chip. Okay. It's going to need some salt. Or the chili powder. A little more of the cumin. So I'm probably up to 2 tablespoons of chili powder now and 1 tablespoon of cumin. And a generous pinch of salt. Much better. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to transfer this into our serving dish. Okay, just make sure we get it nice and even, edge to edge. Okay, now I've been told I love ungodly amounts of cheese, and that's true. We're going to put some cheese on here. We're going to cheese in between every layer, like if we were making a lasagna almost. Okay, and we're going to put this in the fridge to let it firm up. Okay guys, next up, and off camera, I realized that I hadn't put any oil in my refried beans, and I noticed that right after the water from the can basically boiled off. So, I got my lime here for those beans. Half this lime is for the guacamole, half this lime is for the beans. Now, I got the beans right here. They've been sauteing quietly by themselves for the last 10 minutes. We're going to go into this pot. Okay, this is just like a quick refried bean too. And for those of you who are bean connoisseurs, you're going to chastise me for saying that I should have slow cooked them all day or something. And we're just trying to make some quick, simple party food here, people. So we're going to mash that down. We're going to take our lime. Going to put all that lime juice in here from our fresh lime. Okay. Give that a real good mash up. We're going to cumin this too. I mean, just really whatever tastes right. Again, if you want to just buy this in a can, dump it in, go for it. My wife seems to think that it looks like dog food, so she hates the canned stuff. We're going to grab ourselves a spatula here, clean up our inside of our masher. Bowl a good mix and scrape down. Okay, it does feel really mealy in here though. Let's grab a chip, see what we got going on in here. It's good bean flavor, but you could almost use, feels really dry. So I'm just gonna put a tinge bit of water in. Okay, we're gonna mix that water around. Okay, we're Go back to our mashing. Oh yeah, it's mashing up a lot better now. Alright, so we're basically just making up some mashed beans. You can see that it's all coming up through the masher now. Okay. Give this a good mix. Got a chip. Add some salt, a little more cumin, a little bit of chili powder. So we're gonna layer the seasonings, right? We're gonna layer these. These beans are really soaking that up. I'm gonna put a little more water in. It might even be up to almost a quarter cup. Clean the spatula off with the masher. Mash these in again. And you know what, if you overdo it with the water, just put it back in your pot, or your frying pan, and give them another good fry them again. Dry them up a bit. But since these are being used for chip dip, I'm not sure we can do that. We can make them too, I mean, sure, we could eventually make them too wet. But right now, they got the same kind of consistency as that sour cream that's firming up in the fridge. Okay, see what we got going on here. A little more cumin. Not that much. There you go. Now we're going to add this to our sour cream. Okay, so now we're going to put this as our next layer on. I'm just going to move it around. I'll make sure that everybody's able to get a little bit of everything with every bite. Okay. Now we're going to sprinkle on some more cheese because you cannot have enough cheese. Okay, our next layer is going to be the salsa. Of course, you can make your own salsa, but trying to make this to be a quick, easy recipe, and we're already making our own refried beans and our own guacamole. And I'm trying to have this not take half an hour. Okay, so now that that's in, yeah, you've got it. We're gonna put a little more cheese in here. And we're gonna move on to our guacamole next. Okay, so we're going to dump our avocado in here. The directions on here are based on a 2 avocados, so yeah, looks about right. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of this stuff. Now I'm gonna tell you, I made the mistake of opening this up at Christmas. And I thought I was grabbing a different spice blend, and I grabbed this avocado stuff, and I put this on. We're also gonna add a half a lime juice, half a juice of half a lime. I put this on the beans that we're having with our prime rib, and I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, we're also gonna add a little bit of cumin. It doesn't say to use cumin, but I like cumin. And again, we're building flavors here. We're layering, so we have some good overall build with our concept of our dip. So So we got our trusty potato masher, and we are just going to mash up these avocados to make some guacamole. Okay, we'll grab a chip again. A little more salt. Okay, now we're going to put this on top of our dip. Okay, we got our dip out of the fridge, and between every layer I've been returning it to the fridge. Just clean off that masher. Okay, let's work this to get a nice thin layer of guacamole everywhere. Just keep on working it. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to return to the fridge while we dice up our vegetables. Okay, we have our orange tomato. Okay, so that's diced up. And now we got some cherry tomatoes, so we're just going to quarter. Actually, we're gonna half them. Yeah, that's how we're going to quarter them. We're going to half them. Okay. There you go. Nice little rough chop. And we're going to grab our taco dip one final time from the fridge. Alright, so, okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I got two things. Didn't work out in my favor today. I needed a little more guacamole to cover this, and I forgot to save some of the sour cream. The guacamole was going to be the green football field, and the sour cream I saved, I was going to draw yard lines on here with it. And then I was going to put the orange in one corner and the tomato in the other. And I said, there you go, you got the orange team playing the red team. Since that didn't work out, we're just going to sprinkle this on. You could put some lettuce on here. You could put some olives on here. I'm not. I don't really... olives are okay. Lettuce, I feel like that wasn't part of the plan when I was going to be doing the football field, which didn't end up happening today. So apparently I am no Tiger Woods, and I am not hitting that hat trick around third base today. All right, so there you have it. How to make some taco dip to bring to your Super Bowl party this weekend. Let's see how it finishes as a whole on my chip here. I got a little bit of everything. That is good. I'm glad that I made this for tacos party, taco salad, Super Bowl party. Anyways, leave us a comment below. Let us know how you make your taco dip. Hit like on this channel. Hit the subscribe button. That'd be awesome. And you can always follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And until next week, I'll see you back in the man's kitchen.